going to grow.
You feel like rain in the morning, giving me mixed emotions, and it's too much.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. If you're new on this channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and if you're old, hi and welcome. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to get your hair from this to this. So if you're interested, keep watching. First thing I'm going to talk about is for you to actually grow your hair. The first thing is you have to know your hair porosity. If you don't know what hair porosity is, it's the ability for your hair to retain moisture and for your hair to absorb moisture. So for you to know that, you'll know what products to use, what is right for your hair and what is not right for your hair. If your hair is a high porosity, low porosity, or in between, you have to know that before you can actually start retaining length and growing your hair. The second thing, treatment. Like how we do for our skin, we always do like skincare, skin prep, body prep, every single thing, but we forget our hair, and that's like essential. You can try doing special treatments like protein treatment, hot oil treatment, Fenugreek. Just do something to get your hair, to strengthen your hair. You cannot just be using the basic things and not doing treatments and you expect your hair to grow. So you have to incorporate like hair treatments to your hair. And also you can even do masks like clay masks, hair masks. Like there was a time when I used to use honey and coconut oil on my hair, and actually like made my hair really soft, and it actually did something. So you have to incorporate hair treatments on your hair. So the second thing is hydration. Like as I mentioned about moisture and everything, you also have to keep your hair hydrated and moisturized. Your hair won't flourish on a dry scalp. It will break, like it's going to break. So you have to actually moisturize your hair. You try to do it like deep condition is also part of it. Like get a very good deep conditioner. You have to like try products to know what your hair actually works, what works on your hair. Like I've tried a lot of products to know like, okay, this is what my hair likes and this is not what my hair is feeling. So you have to know what products to use. And also when you're doing your deep conditioning, try to deep condition like twice a week. If your natural hair is out, just try to deep condition. And if you're on a protective style, try to like get like a spray bottle, put conditioner in it and just like spray your hair. Like you have to give your hair some love for it to actually grow and see the length. Next thing is trims. Yes, like as you're trying to grow your hair and retain that length, you also have to trim your hair. I know nobody wants to trim their hair. Like everybody's like I just got this layer, I don't want to trim it, but you have to. If you don't trim your hair, you're keeping in split ends, and split ends are very, very bad. And if you're still leaving the split ends, they'll spread around your hair and like they'll extend to the length of your hair, and the oldest part of your hair is the tips of your hair. So you have to actually trim your hair. I'm not saying trim your hair every single time and be losing your length. No, that's not what I'm saying. But when you know when you need a trim, like your ends will be scanty, you'll be feeling like rough, they are not, you definitely know when you need to trim your hair. So give your hair that trim and you thank me later. Next thing I'm going to talk about is scalp treatments. Yes, scalp treatments and clarifying your scalp. Like as I'm saying, you find the product that is good for you. For low porosity hair, they easily get build-ups, so you have to clarify your scalp. You have to wash that product out for your hair to grow. If your products are like your scalp is filled with products, it's not going to grow. So you have to clarify your hair. You can do that twice, once in 2 weeks, and also you can co-wash like a week in between if you want. But my advice is if you have low porosity hair, your hair is like easily gets build up, so you have to clarify your scalp and do that scalp treatment. You can use clay masks to, like, it's very easy to clarify your scalp with clay masks, and your natural curls will like be popping and everything's going to look nice. So the next thing is low manipulation. Yes, low manipulation. You have to try to keep your protective style for at least a month. You cannot be touching your hair making new styles, be changing it every week, and you expect your hair to grow. No, it's not going to grow. You have to stop that. You have to keep your protective style for at least a month. And also your take down process is like key in retaining length. If you're taking down your hair like, oh, I want to finish this in 1 hour, I want to finish this in 30 minutes, you're doing your hair more harm than good. So you have to actually calm down and try, like, if you want to grow your hair, just invest in wigs, because like that's your best friend. Or if you want to do like low braids, try and keep your braids for at least a month. And also, this leads to my next tip: your hairstyles. Like when you're going to the salon, you're going to your hairdresser, and you see them pulling your hair, trimming you, like when you're done making your braids, you're trimming your hair and just looking at them. Talk. You have to talk and tell them, no, don't do this to my hair, or no, you're holding this too tight. You have to tell them. If not, you'll be the one suffering for it. So you have to actually tell your hairstylist when they're pulling your hair, or when they're like, this is too tight, take it down. If they're not going to agree, don't pay them, because they don't want to agree. So like, you have to actually know all these things. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is your detangling process. Yeah, I also spoke about like detangling, takedown, also similar things. I made a video on how to detangle your hair. You can also check that out if you're interested. But your detangling process is key. I'm not going to really talk much on that because I already have a video on it. So if you want to check it out, you can check. I'll link it for you. Yes, I'll link it in the description box for you guys to watch that. So the next thing is products. Like I mentioned before when I was talking about hair porosity and how you have to know the products that work well with your hair, the same way you went like oils, like there are oils that are beneficial and some that like, so you have to know what oils work on your hair. Like for coconut oil, it doesn't work well with my hair, it dries my hair out. And when I realized that, I stopped it and I found one that works for me. I use castor oil and olive oil, that's all I use. And I make my own herbal oil, like the Ayurvedic oil. It's also like a treatment you can also make. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is nutrients, your diet. I know nobody wants to stop eating fried food, nobody wants to stop eating junk and all that. Your nutrients is key in your hair growth. Maybe like once in a while you eat the fried food, but if you're constantly doing the wrong thing, you know you're doing the wrong thing. Try and eat healthy foods. It helps your hair growth. You put good things in your body, your hair will flourish. So like those are the things that worked for me. And also patience. I know we all want our hair to grow long, we all want that long hair, to try out hairstyles and everything, but you have to be patient. It took me like I've always been on natural hair. I've been on natural hair since like I was in primary school, and I didn't even know all this. If I actually knew all this, my hair should be like down my waist by now, but I didn't know all this. And like I'm so happy I learned it now, and I'm seeing like difference. So I'm like willing to share to you guys. And also you requested the video, so like these are like, I know it seems hard, but they're actually easy. It's just like very, very easy. I haven't made my, sometimes people will be like, oh, wash day is so hard, but I found a way to make my wash day process as easy and simple and very, very beneficial as possible. So you have to know all this if you want to retain that length. So I think I've covered everything. I'm just looking at my notes. So I mentioned check your porosity, treatment, trims, hydration, low manipulation, detangling process, scalp treatment, oils, nutrients, deep conditioning, and your hairstyles. So like those are the basic things you need to actually grow your hair. So I hope you found this beneficial, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe. Like a lot of people are just watching, they're not subscribing, and I'm giving you guys things that are going to help you. So subscribe and help my channel. Leave a comment, let me know what video you would like to see, because somebody requested this video and I'm doing it. Like request what you want to see and I'll be happy to do that. Comment, like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.